Hey, how's it going, guys? It's Ava here, and today I'm back with a new video for you guys, and I will be bringing you some gameplay commentary on Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. I'm going to be playing some Horizon Hardpoint. I believe I go 59 and 13 in this game with a HBR3 or the HBRA. But as some of you may noticed, I actually am playing on the PlayStation 4, and the main reason for this is that competitive, if you didn't know, competitive Call of Duty is moving over to PlayStation with the release of Black Ops 3, and PlayStation obviously getting all of the early content, etc. So, you know, everything's good for PlayStation next year. It has really set itself up well as having pretty much all the better exclusives, besides from Halo, because I love Halo. But yeah, anyway. Back on topic of the video, the main reason I'm actually playing on PlayStation at the minute and actually am enjoying playing public matches after ages of basically just grinding public matches and not really enjoying it. But pubs is a lot more fun in this game, especially on PlayStation. And the main reason for that is, in case you guys didn't know, I could barely play games online originally on my Xbox One because the main issue with it was that for some reason, although my internet connection wasn't even that bad to like connect to the Xbox servers, it would randomly drop my internet all the time, like at very specific times, like every like maybe 5-10 minutes my internet would just completely drop on my Xbox and then come back on like maybe 5 seconds later. But at that point I'd already disconnected from any game I was playing, whether it be FIFA, Call of Duty, anything. I could barely play the games online. Like I couldn't even play Destiny when I first bought it for like 2 months until I managed to fix the issue because of my internet. It just kept dropping out, and obviously Destiny requires you to be online all the time, so I could never actually play the game, which was incredibly frustrating, to be honest with you. But eventually I bought a booster, and I actually had to hardwire my Xbox into that booster with an Ethernet cable to fix this issue. But anyway, the crazy thing I'm going to tell you guys right now, my Xbox had to be wired into a booster for it to work, right? And I use AW as an example, I get maybe 300 to 500 bandwidth on AW. At the best day I get 500, which is, you know, quite low. But then I go over to PlayStation, which isn't even connected to my booster, it's connected to my router, which is downstairs, and it's running on wireless, and I get like 4,500 bandwidth, 4,000 bandwidth. I get that much better bandwidth when I'm running on wireless, and I'm connected to the router downstairs, not the booster. Now, that doesn't make much sense if you ask me, because they're both pretty good consoles, and for some reason, the internet like connection, the wireless on the Xbox, just completely and utterly sucks compared to PlayStation. I don't know why. Microsoft decided to maybe just buy a really cheap wireless thing and put it in the Xbox and just deal with that. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, I'm enjoying AW pubs a lot more. Just because, like, my bullets actually feel like they hit things now. And there's none of this crazy me getting insta-melted or bullets going through people. Like, I'm just basically a turret at this point, just killing everything, which is always fun. I always get really high kill gameplays on the PlayStation version. And that may just be down to the PlayStation players not being as good. I don't really know. But anyway, I'm just enjoying it a lot more. But on to the main topic of the video, and probably what you've seen in the title. I actually am going to do like maybe a mini review, kind of opinions on Kontrol Freeks. Now, the Kontrol Freeks I have bought are the Black Ops 3 ones, the cool orange ones with like nice little like Black Ops 3 symbol down the middle of them and like the really nice like texture around it. So yeah, it's just like a really awesome looking good thing, I guess you could say. Now, I want to tell you guys something before I get into the main part of the review, which is I didn't really believe the hype of Kontrol Freeks when I heard about them. Like, I heard about them and I just thought to myself, you know, how does that really help your aim? It's just making the analog stick taller. Like, does that really help your aim at all? Now, the way a Kontrol Freek works, if you guys don't know, is it's like a kind of like another thumbstick, which you like kind of hook onto the original thumbstick, and it makes it your thumbstick taller, and it's usually a little bit wider than the original one. So like the Xbox One, you have quite small original thumbsticks which are kind of curved. Then the Black Ops 3 Kontrol Freek goes on the top of that and is a lot wider and a lot more easier to use. Now, originally I didn't believe the hype. I didn't think it would be any good. But after using them, after maybe 10-15 games, I just felt like it improved my aim drastically originally over, you know, my detrimental aim I normally had. But it just felt like snapping onto people or snapshotting, which in AW is a very big thing. You have to be good at snapshotting if you want to be really good at this game. Like, you have to have a crazy snapshot. And I just felt like the Kontrol Freek helped with the snapshotting so much more than a normal analog stick did. And it was crazy. I didn't expect it, and it really caught me off guard, and I basically fell in love overnight. If you guys follow me on Twitter, you probably saw me putting up stuff like, you know, I think I just fallen in love with this thing. It's crazy stuff like that. But yeah, I was having so much fun, and I still do have so much fun playing PS4 pubs with this Kontrol Freek and stuff. Now, I did buy the Xbox One version as well for my Xbox One controller, as I will obviously be getting Call of Duty probably on both consoles. I'll be playing both just with my friends, etc. on Xbox and other things on PlayStation as well. So yeah, overall, the Kontrol Freek is a really nice design on it. It feels really sturdy as well. Like, it doesn't feel like it's gonna rip really easily, because like some analog sticks, those PS3 ones were especially bad for this. they would just rip, and eventually they would come straight off of the actual plastic base of the analog, and you just end up with like a little chunk of plastic to play on, and obviously your thumb would slip off it. It would be really bad to play on. Like my Xbox 360 original controller ended up like that. Obviously I can't really judge it too much as it is like 8 years old, and eventually that's going to happen. But yeah, the Kontrol Freek design feels really sturdy, it looks nice, and obviously it does the job. Like, it just makes my accuracy feel so much more dead on, and so much more like kind of snappy, and able to snap on people. So overall, Kontrol Freek does what it says it's going to do. It does improve your aim. After a few games, I will add. Like, originally, it didn't really feel that good. It kind of felt kind of weird to use it as the analog stick was taller. But yeah. And another cool thing I have to mention is when you buy Kontrol Freeks, they come in pairs of 2. Now, you can use a Kontrol Freek on both your analog sticks, one to move with, one to shoot with. But what I recommend, this may just be down to the Black Ops 3 ones, because, I've heard some Kontrol Freeks are, like, you get a movement one, which is slightly smaller, and then, like, an aiming one, which is taller than the other one. But the Black Ops 3 ones are both the exact same size. And what I suggest doing to you guys if you are going to use them is you just put one on your aiming analog stick, your right analog stick, and just leave your left analog stick normal, because you don't really need additional accuracy to move, so to say. Like, you don't need crazy pinpoint precision on moving in any type of shooting game, really. You're moving to get a better aim, and when you aim, you tend to either not really move, or if you're gonna exo jump straight up, or boost to the side and then aim. So I suggest maybe keeping one on your right analog stick just to aim with, and then you always have a backup if eventually the right analog stick, the original Kontrol Freek, actually rips. You have a spare backup as well to put on it. And I'm really happy with the product as an overall. It wasn't even that expensive. I think it was like maybe £10, £11, which I think is like what, $15, $20 for America. I know Americans get it. Their money costs a lot more than ours. Like games like $60 where they're like £40 over here. But yeah, overall Kontrol Freek, really happy with it. I would probably say it's not really a must-buy because you don't need it to be very accurate. If you're really good with the normal analog sticks, like some pro players are, or some people in general are, you can always use them. Also, you could also buy controllers with generally bigger analog sticks, like Scuff do the Scuff sticks, and Battle Beaver do like their Battle Beaver analog sticks. So, you can always just, buy those, and I guess those would be good replacements. But then, my thing is to that, like, if it rips, then you're kind of stuck, because you have to actually take the analog stick out instead of just taking, like, a little of attachment off it, which is why I would say Kontrol Freeks maybe edge out those options a little bit more. So I would definitely recommend buying them if you are interested. And even if you, a bit nervous about them, you can maybe just buy, like, a pack for one controller, and if you don't like it, then obviously, you haven't spent that much money, and it's not really been that much of a loss to you guys. But yeah, to me, they were perfectly fine, and they were a great purchase. And I'd 100% recommend it to anyone wishing to better their aim. If they feel like their aim is a little bit like jittery, like my main problem with using the default Xbox analog sticks was that when I used to play claw with my Xbox controller, is when I would do like extra jumps or use my index finger obviously to press the buttons, my aim would kind of jolt. Sometimes like I'd be trying to move my aim quite slowly, and then it would just randomly kind of jolt, which is obviously there's not as much sensitivity on the analog stick if it's smaller, because each smaller movements on a small analog stick are a lot bit larger movements on screen than where you have a really big analog stick, because obviously you can just move it very slowly instead of like having to move it quite far. So overall, I would say Kontrol Freeks, definitely recommend them. Obviously, there are pro players like Teep and Kleister and stuff. They use them as well, and they recommend them. But yeah, great product, 100% recommend it. And anyway, guys, I'm going to leave you guys to enjoy the rest of the video. See me get that 59 kills. I choked the 60 bombs so hard in this gameplay. If I just got one more kill in any of the gunfights I got into, I would have got 60 bombs, which would have been awesome. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. Please don't like, comment, subscribe, and all that cool stuff. And I'll be bringing you guys some more gameplays on the PlayStation, as I do have quite a lot of awesome gameplays. I have like 55 bomb, crazy comebacks on Solar and stuff like that. So it's all cool. It's going to be great. I'm going to be bringing you some more gameplay commentaries. Hope you're excited for them. But please remember to like, comment, subscribe, and all that cool stuff. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching, guys. Goodbye.
I'm running away from this pain. I'm trying to find a new way where the sun's shining down on my face. I'm running away. You're in a toxic relationship. Time to be